beautiful friends, and welcome back to the Your Natural Healer channel. And for anybody that doesn't know me, I'm Tammy. And before we begin, I need to give a shout out to everybody watching in Iowa. Leave a comment below if you're from Iowa and represent. And I just want to say thank you so much for watching. Truly, truly appreciate it. So hello. Whether you're from Iowa or anywhere else, it is really good to see you today. Today, we're going to explore the luminous sky blue crystal known as Cavansite. This stone is rare, it's vibrant, it's deeply spiritual. It's one of those crystals that just seems to glow from the inside, and it's like carrying a spark of divine light. So let me grab my piece here. And this is from my personal collection. At the time of recording, I don't currently have this in the shop. However, I am on the lookout for at least a piece to put in the display case with the rarer stuff. But this is Cavansite. So it's that little blue piece right there. And Cavansite, again, it is super rare. And you're usually not going to find big pieces of it. When you find Cavansite, you're normally going to get it on its host rock. And the host rock is called the matrix. So, like I said, when you find it, it's not going to be big pieces, and it is going to normally also include a piece of the matrix with it. So that is Cavansite. And they did this one in an egg, so that's why they kept so many, why it's bigger. Normally a piece, they'll just keep a little piece of the matrix, and it's like a thumbnail size. But that is Cavansite. Beautiful, beautiful crystal. And like I said, it is rare. So let's talk about its origins, its history, how it works energetically, and of course, how you can use this in your own practice. So settle in, grab, if you have Cavansite, you can grab it and hold it, get your tea or coffee, and let's journey into the world of Cavansite together. Cavansite, it gets its name from its chemical composition, and it's composed of calcium, vanadium, and silicate. And it's a hydrous calcium vanadium silicate mineral. Do not ask me to say that again. And it owns its brilliant blue color to the presence of the vanadium in it. Now, most Cavanite, and actually really the best Cavanite on the market, comes from India, specifically from the Wagholi quarry near, I'm probably going to butcher this, Pune, Pune, in Maharashtra. And again, I apologize. I do have people in India that follow me, and I am so sorry that I butchered that. I even looked it up and I practiced it, and it just, I'm sorry, it does not roll for me. But anyway, it comes from India. Now, sadly, that particular quarry that I just mentioned is now closed. So that means Cavansite is becoming more and more difficult to find on the market. So when you do come across a piece, as I said, it's often in very small clusters, and it's usually grown on a matrix of either things like apophyllite, haulenite, or stilbite. And as you see, the color, it is so breathtaking. It's that electric blue, almost neon blue, that seems really too vivid to even be natural. So people often say the first time they see this crystal, they think it's man-made because of that stunning blue color. But that is not true. This is all Mother Earth right here. So unlike stones like quartz or jade, Cavansite doesn't have a long recorded history in ancient civilizations, because it was actually only discovered in the 1960s. But in the short time that we've known about it, it really has developed a strong reputation among healers and metaphysical practitioners. Now, many believe that Cavansite arrived on the scene at the perfect time. And this is when humanity was really starting to awaken more collectively to higher consciousness. And in that way, Cavansite, it is considered a stone for the new age, a crystal that really helps us bridge the earthly and the divine during a time of rapid spiritual growth. Now, spiritually, it's about truth, guidance, higher vision, and it strongly activates that third eye chakra. It really deepens intuition, clairvoyance, and spiritual insight. And at the same time, though, it does work with the third chakra. So it does open and clear that to really help us get our voice to that inner knowledge. This makes a wonderful ally for channelers, mediums, or anyone really learning to trust and express their spiritual gifts. It helps remove doubt and fear so that the messages come through with purity. Now, some people, they also call tonight a transition stone, and it supports us through major life shifts. So whether it's a career change or maybe moving into spiritual calling or even simply trusting the unknown, it really encourages you to move forward with courage and clarity and faith in divine timing. Now, emotionally, it's really uplifting, and it can help release negative thought patterns, fear, as well as worry. So if you've been in a space of anxiety, it brings a calm, reassuring energy that says you are supported, you are safe, and you are guided. Mentally, it really sharpens clarity. So if you've been overthinking or maybe second guessing yourself, it helps clear that mental fog. So it's excellent for decision making, for studying and problem solving because it blends higher intuition with logical clarity. Now, I have to say, of course, crystals are never a substitute for medical treatment. It's said to support the throat and the thyroid, easing imbalances. It can also bring relief to headaches, migraines, and even eye strain, especially if those types of issues are connected to overthinking or energetic blockages. Its calming effect, it's said to regulate the nervous system, helping to ease stress and tension. It can also help with hormonal imbalances, especially if it's tied to stress or communication issues within the body. Because it works with calming the mind and bringing clarity, its physical healing often comes through reducing stress, and that in turn helps the body return to balance. So, obviously, chakras, third eye, and throat. Planetary association is Uranus. And that's all about bringing sudden insight, breakthroughs, and flashes of inspiration. Zodiac signs include Aquarius and Pisces. It is associated with the element of water, which is about fluidity, intuitiveness, it's cleansing, and it's deeply, deeply emotional. Is associated with the vibration of 4, which is all about stability and structure, especially in this aspect to spiritual awareness. It's both cosmic yet grounding, and it really lifts us into higher awareness, but it helps us also integrate those insights into our daily lives. So, how can you work with this radiant stone if you have it? Well, here are some ideas. Obviously, meditation. You can hold it to your third eye or simply place it in front of you or around you to deepen meditation with intuitive vision. Dream work. You could place it on your nightstand. By placing it on your nightstand, that will encourage vivid, insightful dreams, and it can help you with dream recall as well. So, if you're working on speaking your truth, you could carry it with you, or you could wear it during important things like conversations or teaching or public speaking to ensure that your words flow with authenticity. You can use it in crystal grids. You can also pair it with other crystals. So, pairing it with things like apophyllite, scolecite, or clear quartz, that's really going to focus on spiritual awakening and higher guidance. Now, again, this is kind of a note of caution. It is fragile. So, never, ever, 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 ever put this crystal in water. it can crumble. So in cleansing it, you're going to use things like smoke, a selenite, sound, Reiki, just not no water. The crystal of clarity, courage, and divine truth. It's rare, but it's beautiful, and it carries a frequency that feels like direct connection to higher wisdom. If you're feeling called to Cavansite, trust that pull. It may be your spirit guides nudging you to step into greater awareness and to speak your truth more clearly. If you currently have Cavansite or have worked with it, I would love to hear that in the comments below. Additionally, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please smash that subscribe button. Again, give the video a thumbs up, share it, leave a positive comment, even if it's an emoji. All of those things really, really do help. So, as always, thank you for sharing your time with me today. And stay grounded, stay connected, and stay magical. So, until next time, my friends, may your path be blessed with light and clarity. Namaste.